Diamond dance on my teeth, 100 bands on my jeans. Got some niggas that's gone, pray my niggas get free.
Alright, what it do, Kite community? You already know what it is. It's Young E-Class, and this is another episode of Young E-Class Kites. We're here today with episode 17. We're here today with episode 17. In this episode, we're talking about sentencing. If you watched the last episode, I gave you the spiel on how trial was for me, what I learned, what I went through, how I was feeling, the experience itself, what happened when I got back on the unit and things of that nature. Now we're gonna go to sentencing, and yeah. So sentencing is normally set, like you don't normally get sentenced right after you get found guilty, because they do like it's still like a case for real, because your lawyer and the prosecutor putting together an argument. The prosecutor putting together an argument to try to get you 1,000,000 years. Your lawyer putting together an argument to try to get you as less time as possible, or get you a program or something. So, you know, they gotta go talk to people, gotta get people to write letters, and you know what I'm saying, character witnesses and different things like that. The prosecutor gonna go talk to whoever think the worst of me and things like that. So with that, let's get the sentencing, man. So I get there, mind you know I'm young and I'm still young and thugging, so I ain't really tripping. Like, not saying I wasn't scared, but I had that, you know what I'm saying, not give a F attitude. Like, I didn't give a, I really was, when they say like young and thugging, that was me. So I was in the moment. I'm like, what's up? Like, I'm trying to get up the road, for real. I'm trying to get up the road, like what it is. And but my family though, you know what I'm saying, they was nervous. So you started off, the prosecutor going on me, the prosecutor saying the worst things you could say about a person, saying I'm this, I'm that, I was infatuated with thug life, I love violence, I love guns, I don't care about life, I need to get the maximum sentence, and the maximum sentence was 60 years. Because it wasn't life no more, because I was found not guilty of the first degree. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my co-defendant, rest in peace, real. You know, the family on that side spoke, saying the worst of the worst things about me, saying how hurt they was, and you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, which, you know what I'm saying, I understand. My family speak. Now, I was shocked at what my mother said. My mother was more so talking about like the things she failed. Things that she failed at. Like, she had this bum-ass boyfriend. Bruh, his name Donnell. And if you still alive, Donnell, you know you was a bum. And I'm glad I ain't never bumped into you, because but basically Slim was a bum, dog. He was the worst kind of dude, for real. And my mother loved this dude. My mother loved this dude. I don't know how. I ain't never like him, ever. He put hands on my mother's a few times, like knocked my mother tooth out, abusive, mentally, physically. But he was a bum. Like, my mother was taking care of. Like, but don't get it twisted. My mother wasn't no sucker. She right there. She looking. She was about that. And she used to yap. She used to put hands, whatever. But he was a bum though. So my mother spoke on, like, you know what I'm saying, she may have failed that being there the best she could, because she put a dude in front of me. Like, how she felt like she didn't get on top of certain situations, or when she seen certain signs, she ain't like dive directly into it of trying to get help. She talked about like me seeing a psychiatrist when I was younger, and the judge was like, "Oh, he saw a psychiatrist. Why we don't have the files on that, the records on that?" Because like that could have changed that could have changed some things. That could have changed some things. It could have changed some things because it's like he may have needed medication. Is he criminally responsible and things of that nature? So, but my mother really opened up, man. My mother, I could tell she was taking it. I could tell she was taking it to the heart and probably taking responsibilities for it. And you know, after that, when I spoke to her after that, I let her know, like, bro, you did a hell of a job. You did an excellent job raising 3 boys. And we started off around Trinidad. We started off on Sam's Place. Then we moved to West Virginia. Then we moved to Rum Street. We used to live on 13th Street, over top of the store, over top of Black Supermarket. Then she ended up moving to Suitland, still the worst part of Suitland, around Pembroke, around the G, around 5G, 5000. Like, she did a hell of a job, man. She was working 2 and 3 jobs. Like, I hate that she felt like that, but I was there, you know what I'm saying? And I was only 15. Then a few other people spoke on my behalf, but a lot of them was getting excused on speaking because they were speaking to the facts of the case and the things that didn't make sense. And the judge was like, "Y'all can't speak about that. Trial over. He was found guilty by a juror, and you know what I'm saying, they did the proper way of trial." So she was like, "Y'all can't, like, that won't even help anyway." So then my father spoke. My father spoke about, like, you know what I'm saying, not being there all the way, but he said he loved me. He said he expressed it and showed that he loved me every chance he got. He did, though, even though, you know what I'm saying, my father was battling his demons and had his struggles. I knew my father loved me. Like, I was on 13th Street. My father was on 13th Street. Like, I seen him all the time. It's just he wasn't in a place to be, you know what I'm saying, to be a father. And, you know what I'm saying, he had his demons, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. How I was thinking at the time, I'm like, it is what it is. Then the judge, you know what I'm saying, spoke on, like, you know what I'm saying, my schooling and how I wasn't applying myself in school. But she don't know the stuff that I went through and why I wasn't applying myself in school. She don't know, but that's also the lawyer job, to paint the picture, to show his reasons for all the actions. Every action has a reason, and what's the reason? What's the root cause of it? And could it have been prevented? Could help have been? You know what I'm saying, man? But the prosecutor's saying, give him the book, throw the book at him. He need to get life, even though that's not even a maximum. You know what I'm saying? It was 60. So she ended up giving me 10 years for one verdict, and she gave me 30 years for the second verdict, which was murder. And so I ended up with 40 years. And I heard, like, behind me. I didn't even want to turn around. Because at first I ain't know how my mother would take it or how my mother would look. Then, you know, on the other side, they was cheering and they was, you know what I'm saying, feeling how they felt. A little scrimmage happened back there. Policemen back there had to, you know what I'm saying, get order back in place. But we probably had different feelings on it, because I was, you know what I'm saying, I'm young and thugging, and I was like, all right, give me the prison type attitude. But my mother, you know what I'm saying, I just ended up turning around, I seen them, they was hurt, man. They was hurt. They was hurt. The judge said some things to me in there. It was like, I can't change your past. You can't change your past. I could give you this time. It's up to you what you do with it. Only you could change your future. It stuck with me, and I never understood it then. But later on down the line, it showed itself. But I didn't understand. It stuck with me, though. And something else she said stuck with me. She said, she was saying how difficult it was to sentence me because of my age. And also because of the things that she found out about you know what I'm saying, what was going on with my past and seeing a psychiatrist and my family issues and the poverty that we was in, the struggles that we had, and the fact that my father was on drugs and things of that nature. She said, if it ever get easy for me to sentence people, that's when I know my job is done. You know what I'm saying? She was just saying how difficult it was. So I stood up, I turned around and tried to hug my people, like the sheriffs, and they like grabbed me. So I like grabbed back, but the judge was like, hold up. Like, let him hug his family. Like, he's still a child. That's someone's child. He's still a child. So the sheriff backed up, and I'm looking, now I feel like I got the judge on my side, so I'm looking at the sheriff. I'm like, yeah, so you know what I'm saying, hug my mother, adopted up my brothers, everybody that was there. You know what I'm saying, let them know. I was like, I'm gonna call y'all when I get back. Am I alright? And I was like, Ma, I'm alright, I'm good. I was like, I'm good, Ma, I'm good. So they cuffed me, take me back. Get back to the unit, it's already on the news. I got sentenced to 40 years, blah, 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 it's already on the news. So the tear is like, it's quiet up there and everybody looking, but it's like, you know, when somebody seem like they want to say something, but they can't. So I'm like, what's up? I'm like, what's good? I'm like, what's up? And I look over at my cell, ERT over there, and they got my stuff packed. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. I'm about to go to the adult block. I'm like, damn. That Neverson running there. Like, hold up. I got whatever he showed him. Like, nah, it ain't. He good. Like, he good. So I was like, what's up, Neverson? He was like, yeah, I talked to whoever I talked to. Like, you alright. Like, you good. You ain't going nowhere yet. Like, your paperwork ain't come. Like, whatever Mr. Neverson did, he did it, because I ain't go to the adult block. I never went to the adult block while I was in Marlboro. So he was like, yeah, you gonna be here. Then like a week before you go up the road, or they put you on the list to go up the road, you probably gonna go down 5 or something like that. So I was like, bet. And then somebody else come up there and was like, yeah, they was like, yeah, get him, you gotta go down 5. I'm like, no, I'm good, Mr. Neverson just said. So they took me down 5 because they wanted to put me on like a suicide watch, because they didn't know if I was gonna try to kill myself or how I was gonna take the news that I got all this time. So boom, I'm down 5 now. Mad as blown like I go like, cause I can't be on the phone all day. I can't be out. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Playing ping pong. I gotta be stuck in a cell 23 hours a day, every day. So and you know, taking pictures up there. I told you used to break in Neverson office, get on the regular phone. So it's like I was in a position where as though I'm like, should I buck these people or shouldn't I buck these people? So I really didn't know, or I really didn't put like too much thought into it. I just got my stuff, went down 5. I went down 5, you know, everybody banging on the door. Hey, Elmo, what's up? So I'm like, man, they got me down here on like suicide watch or something. They like suicide watch. So they put me in a cell, and I was down 5 till it was time to go up the road. And mind you, I don't even know what going up the road is like. So I'm talking to some of the adults that, you know, them dudes be in and out of jail all day. Just in and out of jail. But a lot of them ain't go up the road. That's a different story. That's a different monster going up that road. Like, see, this is jail. Everything I'm talking about, that's jail. But when you go up the road, that's prison. That's the stuff you see in the movies. That's the stuff that the books is about, the TV shows is about. Prison. So, boom. The chains dropping. I don't remember how long I stayed down 5 before I went up the road, but But fast forward to when it's time to go, it's time to leave. Everybody like, you gonna be good, Slim. You gonna be good. You a soldier. You gonna be good. Just do you. Just mind your business. Just, you know, everybody giving all the advice and all that stuff. So, oh yeah, let me backtrack right quick. So when I finally got on the phone, when I was able to call home out the Sensei, you know, I called Moms, man. I had to let Moms know I'm good, man. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna be a soldier about it. She was hurt. Moms was hurt, man. Moms was hurt, man. Her baby boy, I'm the youngest. Her baby boy's got 40 years in prison, man. Moms was like, we don't be under, bro. When you in them streets, you don't understand what you put your peoples through, bro. Cause like, you be thinking like, I'm born by myself, I die by myself, I'm going to prison by you. Not, bro. When you go to jail, you taking your family with you, bro. My mom's was hurt. All my friends, like I'm talking about, I ain't talking about like street niggas. I'm talking about the people that I knew that was just genuine people. They was hurt, bro. They was hurt. A lot of people was hurt behind me going to prison and was upset. And then what was making it even more worse is because like everybody was dying on the streets. So I remember I got on the phone one day, I talked to Renee. Renee Love. Shout out to Renee Love. What's up? She the one gave me my nickname. She the one that gave me Elmo. I got on the phone with her. She was so mad. She was pissed. She was like, everybody dead. You going to jail. She was like, I hate y'all. She was like, I hate y'all. Y'all don't think about nobody. And mind you, I'm young. I don't even understand what she's saying. But like now I understand it. Like I feel it in my stomach. Like she was basically saying, y'all ain't, man, y'all just, God. By the time you go to the future, there ain't gonna be nobody from, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was mad, bro. But my mother was hurt, man. My mother was hurt. But she was holding it in. She ain't never let me see. She never broke down. And it was one visit we had before I went up the road after sentencing. That was like a hard visit. It was a visit that she was in that jump like damn, man. And it shook me up, man. Like if my mother hurt, I'm hurt. But I'm telling her like I'm gonna be good. So I remember I asked her, I was like, are you worried about me? Like she was like, nah, I already know you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about you. That made me feel good. It's not to brag or to glorify that I was the type of person that I was, but I felt good that my mother wasn't home worrying about what's going to happen to me in prison, because she know I can handle myself, she know I can hold my own, and she know I'm smart enough to adapt to certain situations and navigate through them. And you know, I come from like my family, like I had family members that did 40 years, 30 years, 20 years, 12 years. Like I knew what I was going into. I didn't know what it was, but it was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hope you can understand what I'm saying. But man, so now it's time to go the road. Damn, man, I'm gonna have to cut this short. Everybody put this on the next one. But I'm gonna let y'all know, like, I learned that you don't go straight to a prison. Like I thought, cause the only prisons I knew was Lord. That's the only prison I knew. But that's Fed. That's not Fed. That's DC's penitentiary. And so I didn't know about no other prisons. So I don't even know where I'm about to go. I don't know if I don't know the process. I don't know if prisons are in state, out of state. All I know is, because all my families went through the feds and they were scattered everywhere. And you know what I'm saying, closing Lord down, or even while Lord was open, people still getting shipped out. So I didn't know what that looked like and what that process was. But you know what I'm saying, you get so they come get you, they send you to DOC. So I'm on the bus going to DOC. We on the bus, everybody talking, and dudes coming up with plans to like stick together. And, oh, we go ahead, anybody play with us. I don't trust none of you. I don't trust none of you. I don't trust none of you. You hear me? So I want to get with no plan. man. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Young E-Class Kites is dropping real soon. Hit that button.